Mo gang. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I appreciate you being here. If you are not new and you returning to watch your girl again, what's up, gang gang? So today's video, we are doing a first impressions and review of the Doux Banana Extreme Gel. So I told y'all, I think it was in the last video, or either the video I did the honey gel, the honey cream gel or whatever it was. That video, I was gonna have one more coming. And here she is. So I'm shaking it just to see. The texture of mine seems pretty like a medium weight consistency, maybe. We shall see. I've been seeing a lot of people starting to review this, but I haven't watched full reviews. So I still don't know 100% how this works, all the things, but we're going to find out. So before I get started though, if you are new here and you are not subscribed, please make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell, select all, so that way you are notified anytime I post any content over here on my channel. I did do and upload my first live. I did that about 2 weeks ago, maybe something like that. It is saved in the videos. You may have to select lives, I'm not sure, but it should be blended in with the rest of the video. So that's something that if y'all weren't on, y'all missed out. Like, I was doing my wash day in parts, basically. So I did a whole wash day in 3 or 4 different parts on live a few weeks ago. So make sure y'all got them notifications on, because sometimes I may just sporadically do a live if I don't feel like filming an actual video and things like that, because I'm not always trying new stuff. I did most recently get another video idea, so I may be doing that one next. I'm not 100% sure, but y'all stay tuned to find out what we do next. So before we hop into the gel, I'm gonna tell y'all what it do. We love that. What it do? Extreme Hold Gel for sleek, spiked, or slick styles. What's good? Banana leaf oil, bamboo oil, and agave. So those are like the, I guess, key factor ingredients in here. And then on the front, it does say super shine and holding gel, sulfate and paraben free. And so do use. So this is like the instructions. Apply generously to soaking wet hair, distributing evenly from roots to ends, shingle or finger, coil curls for maximum definition. For best results, diffuse or sit under hooded dryer, allowing hair to dry completely before fluffing or separating curls. To restyle, apply water to reactivate the product, style as desired. So yeah, that is what this says here. And honey is the seventh ingredient. Yes, seventh ingredient. The banana fruit extract, I don't see until like the 9th or 10th ingredient. There's aloe leaf juice in here as well. I love some aloe in products too. So we're gonna see how this does. Y'all know I always come to y'all with my wash day products when we are doing a review. So today I use the hydrating shampoo from Sacred. And I'm almost done with this. I'm kind of sad. I think it's about here, it feels like. It's down to about here. And then I use the moisturizing deep conditioner from Sacred as well. I still have a ton of this left. And I'm about to now go in with my Mazzani 25 Miracle Milk. I'm more than likely probably going to use this all up on my hair. And then I have my water bottle available because it does say to use on what? Soaking wet hair. So that is what we're going to do. Especially when it comes to gels, like you want to do what you're supposed to do by the gel. So hopefully I'm in frame. I'm trying my best to stay in frame as much as possible. So I'm really, 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 really close to my dresser here. So let's go ahead and get started. Just making sure I got my hair tools and things. So I'm going to go ahead, take this towel off. It's only been in this towel for like the beginning part of this video and maybe like 3 minutes before I started filming. So it might have absorbed up a decent amount of water. But let's go ahead and get it. I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and twist up, I think, my whole head. I don't think I'm going to do anything, or Lord, I'm not doing a twist out. I'm doing a wash and go, y'all. Lord. See, that's how y'all know what my signature style is. So, oh, my hair feels good. Okay. Deep conditioner from Sacred. I still feel how I feel in my Sacred review video, and I did not. Some areas I still got a little something, but my scalp actually got pretty clean. I am going to section off just a portion of the front. So I'm gonna do like a triangular shaped part off. Okay. All right, so this area here, I'm going to do either flat twist or I'm going to do something to it. I don't know what just yet. And then probably rubber band it at the back. All right, so now that I have the front kind of sectioned off, I'm going to go in. If y'all know me, y'all should know I cannot and I do not go in on my hair, especially with the gel, without a leave-in. So, and I mainly just want to make sure it's pretty much, you know, on my hair good enough to where I feel like there's spray on each of the back, like every hair on the back pretty much. Doesn't have to be saturated or anything like that, but just, you know, up there decently. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go straight down the middle here. Just use what I can because y'all, I'm pretty much out of this, more or less. So making sure I got some throughout. I'm definitely gonna have to go to the beauty supply store and get me another one of these. And I'm probably gonna get this same size again, if I'm being honest, because it just makes sense. Because this actually lasted me a very good amount of time. And like I said, this is like hands down like my number one leave-in spray. Like, I love this stuff. So just in case if you're wondering what it actually like looks like in the bottle, it's not a overly liquidy, like it's not just enhanced water. Like it doesn't even move. So that's how you know it's some. I feel like that's how you know some good stuff in there and not just watered down conditioner, you know. So, all right. See if there's any. All right. Let's be able to add on the very ends here. Now I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store and make sure I pick up some more of that because I need her. All right, so all right, we got the leave-in applied all around. Thought I was gonna have to use my Amish boost spray, but luckily I was able to kind of finesse that to last. So we're gonna go ahead and start per usual on the back. And I'm gonna part off about this much in the back for the first section. And I usually always start with this side in general because it's just easier, to start here. It's easier to start here, and y'all are able to see what I'm doing better. So I just went ahead and detangled that. Now I do have my other Felicia Leatherwood brush here, just in case if it's some parts that that are a little, got a few little tangles in there since we rinsed everything out. I'll use this if I need to before I go in with my tangle teaser. But this little section still relatively detangled pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and saturate this down in water. And what I like to do, especially if I am like soaking something with water for a wash and go, I like to kind of work the water through, if that makes sense, the section. And then let's pop the top. Okay. So this is how mine is coming out. I've been seeing other people's come out very thick. Oh, I think this is way too much. Ooh. Ooh. And if you all have not seen me do my wash and goes before, I do not shingle anymore. I just pretty much rub and apply it and let it go. All right. Okay. That's the first row. Let's keep it moving. So I hate that I took that much because now I'm at the head to waste it. Okay. It feels different than I thought, but also I do remember seeing don't let how it feels on your hair fool you, because from what I've heard, this has a strong hold. Like the hold, it says extreme gel for a reason apparently. So, and I'm here for it. I love a stronghold gel for sure. I felt like I needed a little. Okay. All right. Ooh. All right. Okay. So that so all right. So I'm writing this down. All right. It is well saturated. I'm going to take about this much this time. Work it through. Y'all, this feels really good on my hair. My goodness. Trying to see. I think I want just a hair more gel. I only took about that much more. And I'm gonna work it on. Once I'm done with the other side, I'm gonna go warm up my. So this is in essence like what I'll do now. Like I don't, cause really, when you shingle, you should really just be raking, like just kind of coming down the hair. Like you don't want to coil it unless you're trying to achieve finger coils. You don't want to be coiling the hair as shingling. That's not really proper technique in my opinion. But what do I know? What do I know? But basically, what I do is I rake and work the product down down my strands in that section. And I'm taking like medium size sections, I feel like. And I will, mist it with some water. I feel like I kind of misted it a little too much this time. Just to be able to make sure it's thoroughly detangled. Because you always want to lock in detangled curls. You don't ever want to lock in to curls that are not well detangled, in my opinion. Now, I'm saying that in my opinion, but also like it just makes sense why you wouldn't want to lock in non-detangled curls. So I'm doing this much on this section. I don't think I'm gonna have to add any more. All right. Now I can tell already the roots, though my roots ain't gonna look good. Like I don't, without adding like a crap ton of gel, I don't think I'm gonna get my roots to not look this puffy. I don't think I'm gonna get it to not look like that. I'm gonna try this next section that I do. I'm gonna try like a little bit of it not as wet and see what that does. So, and then this row here is gonna be the last one I do on camera. I am gonna go off camera, finish up the rest of this, and then come back once I'm ready to go under the dryer to let y'all know what I'm thinking. But the application is amazing. Like it glides on the hair like nothing. It feels really, really good. Yeah, it has a lot of slip in my opinion. I feel like it's a ton of slip. So if you really wanted to, like, if you're one of those people that like to do, like use that, what's it, like the shingling brush or something like that. If you are somebody that likes to use that, baby, definitely use this with that, cause man, it's gonna glide. Now I don't know if it's gonna glide and slide out the hair. That I don't know. I don't do that, but yeah. So this time I just sprayed mist some water on this first. So to me, this is damp. This isn't soaking wet. And then I'm gonna go in with about this much gel. Just to see, because I'm just curious to see what it does on not soaking wet hair. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, it needs it. Look at that. Yeah, it needs water. It needs the water. I don't know what it is with the water and the gel, but it needs it. Yep, because this feels much better. It's like it helps it to clump around the curls. So yeah, that's better. I'm gonna take just about this much gel, put a little bit more on here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not liking how my roots are looking. Um, not liking how my roots are looking at all. But again, I don't want to apply too much of this product because I don't know if it flakes. You know what I'm saying? Like if you add too much product, I just don't want to run the risk. I just don't. So, if the ends look good and I can make, the front move and shake, do what it can do, that's just gonna have to be that. And I think what I'm gonna do with these sides here, I think I'm gonna kind of smooth them back and pin them in place. Um, yeah. Yep. So I think I'm gonna smooth these sides back with the gel into place and pin it so it can dry smooth back like that, and then I'll take the pin out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished up. We are about 26 minutes in and probably only been working for about the last maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So I've done this in about 10 to 15 minutes, not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep working off camera. Woo! Oh Lord. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and keep working off camera. I will come back just before I go under the dryer, let y'all know what I'm now thinking since it's all applied, let y'all see what my hair looks like wet, and then go sit it in the dryer until she's completely dry. I may diffuse if I need to, and we'll talk about all that stuff later. I'll see y'all in a few. All right, y'all. I am all done applying the Bananas Xtreme gel. I got a bunch of stuff all over this, but I will say I don't know how I feel right now. I feel like it is very frizzy for my hair personally, and I don't want to attribute it to this because I've used gels where I've had to use a lot of water, and it's cool. It's not overly sticky. I feel a little bit of it in between my fingers because I still have some left, but it's actually not terribly sticky. I can't tell right now how much I've used, but I don't think I've used but like maybe to here or something like that. Like I haven't used a lot at all. Because I also didn't want to overuse it and potentially have it flake and all that good stuff once it dries. So I took incredibly long to do this, not on purpose, but because I kept having to go do other things. I was trying to meal prep like lunch for a couple days and eat, and like I just was doing a lot. So it kind of started to air dry, and I didn't want that. But I just did 3 little flat twists here in the front, something simple. And then I just kind of smooth this back, the sides here, smooth that back, and kind of clipped it in place. So I'm about to go ahead and sit under this dryer. Hopefully I won't have to stay under here longer than an hour is what I'm hoping. I'm gonna take something to preoccupy my time. And then I will more than likely, I think I'm gonna come back tonight to show you guys the final results. It's like maybe 8 something now. I don't think it's 9 o'clock yet. I don't think. Um, but I may come back in an hour before I actually lay down and let you guys know what my final thoughts are. But application is very, very easy. I I can tell this is going to give me really nice hold. Um, and I'm probably going to have a cast that I may or may not break. It depends on how hard of a cast ends up settling on my hair. Um, I definitely still want to, as of right now, revisit this gel using some different products that I know I used for my last wash and go that really had my curls doing their thing with just water. So So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and now sit in a dish dryer for hopefully no longer than an hour. I'll diffuse if I need to after that time frame. Come back, let you guys know what the final results are feeling like. I'm probably gonna stretch this with bands and put my bonnet on. Is usually what I will do. Um, so yeah, let me go sit in this dryer. I'll see y'all in a sec. All right, y'all. I am all done with my hair. It is completely dry. It's a few spots. It's like teeny tiny dampness, tiny bit of dampness, but pretty much it's completely dry. And so I will come up just a little bit and I'm gonna turn around so you can see how the back is looking. Obviously, I have not stretched this or anything like that. I just put a little bit of edge control on either side here and just tied it down probably about 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to take this off now. I think I'm going to probably sleep with this on and then put my bonnet on top. So I just wanted that to kind of stick back there. But these are my final results. Of course, per usual, like I said, shine does not show up on my hair. It just usually does not show up. It's okay. I like the cast because I love a good gel cast. Um, it's just okay for me. I don't know. My hair underneath, like where there isn't a cast at, so like more towards my roots, feels nice and moisturized. Like it doesn't feel like this has dried my hair out or anything like that. It's just I think honestly I think because I prefer the tropical oasis gel, that this is just kind of like, it's okay. I don't dislike it, but it's also not a fave. I will absolutely revisit this again. I'm trying to think though, when I revisit this, I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit because I feel like, yes, putting the water on it obviously helped a lot, but I feel like I need to tweak my wash day to products that I normally would use that really like clump my hair, feed the hydration and all the things. Like I feel like my hair felt decent, but I perhaps should have used maybe a different deep conditioner and maybe that would have made a difference. Um, but yeah, but I do have like right here in this area, I have a lot of frizz, like right here where gel just did not stick. um, so like, and my hair had pretty much dried up for the most part once I got to this area over here. So that probably has something to do with it as well. But I did resaturate it, which is what it is. But like this here, I'll be able to kind of break this up as time goes on. Yeah, I mean, it's just okay for me. Rating wise, I will probably give this I would say I'm teetering on 3.5 to 4 stars. I'm at 3.5 out of 4. Three to 4 out of 5. Excuse me. That's what I'm trying to say. Goodness. It's getting late. It's not like terribly late. It's like 9 something, but my brain is starting to tap out already. But yeah, I would say 3.5 to 4 out of 5. I give it a range because in some aspects I want to say 3.5, and then in others I'm like, it is a decent gel. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I actually am excited to use it again. and tweak like my wash day products and try it again. But I do love the cast. Like I love a gel cast. I love a gel cast. So I'm not gonna put any oil or anything on this tonight. I may put some on there in the morning. But I am gonna do my preservation method, which I think I technically have a reel that I did some months ago. I think it's some months ago I did on my Instagram page. I will plug that here. So make sure you go over there. It is at Mahogany Girl Hair over on IG. Okay, so it matches my channel title as well as my email. So all of the above is Mahogany Girl Hair. So yeah, check that out. I'm gonna do that same method band. I'm gonna have more bands than I would as it progresses to stretch and stuff like that. But I usually band it to keep it stretched overnight, go to sleep, and usually by the end of the day it's back about like this. It doesn't stay stretched, but the fact that I'm trying, to keep it kind of stretched, it helps with the as it gets older, it helps with it to be able to kind of move and do things like that. So yeah, but if y'all got any questions, comments, any of those things, definitely make sure you leave that down below in the comment section. I've been getting a lot of interaction and I am enjoying it. I am definitely enjoying it. So make sure leave me a comment down below, even if it's just, hey girl, I love the video. Hey girl, your hair is popping. Whatever you want to leave down there. Or if you have a question about the products, do that too. And yeah, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace out, my gang.